Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got some special guests in the building.
Legends, goddammit.
Big Boy and Sleepy Brown. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, well, how y'all doing, man?
What's happening?
Not much. Chilling, cooling, man. Yeah.
New single out this week.
Yes, sir.
Y'all doing an album together.
Yes, sir.
The big sleepover.
Why'd y'all decide to do an album together?
It was
Y'all do
like
so many damn songs.
exactly. So it was like just a natural progression. We've been on the road doing festivals, touring, and Brown performs with me, and he was on the bus one day, and it was just like, hey man, let's do an album. And DJ Cutmaster Swift started with some beats, and Ray from Organized Noise, and we went back to Stankonia, and we just started cooking up, and it was started sounding good.
Y'all could have did this 15 years ago.
I know, man.
Exactly.
But I mean,
I don't think it was a good time for me. You know what I'm saying? Back then, my head wasn't right, so I think.
Really?
Yeah, I would have been. Big would have probably like quit the group and be like, Brown, you tripping. Come on, bro. So I'm glad that we waited this long to do it.
I mean, we don't know too much about you personally, Sleepy, but you always seem so level-headed and just calm.
But when The Way You Move came out, player, it was like a whole nother game that started for me. Because I was like in the background with Organized Noise. So to finally be up front, and all the girls reaching for you, you kind of go to your head.
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat, but we love when you flirt with us.
How did that song change your life?
Wow, man. Way You Move, when that came out, bro. Because So Fresh, So Clean really introduced me. Because, a lot of people didn't know I was a part of Organized Noise. They just thought I was Big's homie, and he was looking out for me. So, So Fresh, So Clean started it, but when The Way You Move came out, and they finally got a chance to really look at me and get to know me, it was crazy. That was one of the best times of my life. I got to tell you, it was too much fun.
I was talking about that record yesterday because there was a comparison between the new group Earth Gang and Outkast, and somebody said something to the effect of Earth Gang is like having two Dre's, and everybody went in on her because they was like, yeah, you must not know how dope Big Boy is.
Yeah, my son, what's crazy about that? On the way here, my son, he go to school up here. And he hit me. He was like, Dad. And he FaceTime. He's like, where you at? I was like, home. He's like, I thought something happened to you. I was like, what happened? It's like, you're trending on Twitter. It's like, some white bitch had said something. I was like, who, what? I was like, what? He said, yeah, but they killing that broad, man. I was like,
they was.
I was like, what's going on? He's like, oh, it's good. I mean, I was like, yeah, they killing. I was like, well, I'll see you in a little bit. So, I don't know.
I think it was more because of how they dress. Both of them have that. Man, they wear some really crazy stuff. I think that's what it is more than just the lyrics. Because, come on, you can't say that without saying big.
But it was the big disrespect that got everybody in an outrage. And I was talking about, I was like, man, people must forget how big The Way You Move was when Hey Ya was out. It wasn't like that was just some second-tier single.
Right.
No, man. When you reach God MC status, it's hard for people to see you up here in these classes.
Hey.
I mean, you just got to pull the tape, man. 25 years, when I won everything, done everything, in music and personally. Like, I'm so proud now that I was able to, maintain my family, my wife. I got 3 kids in college. I'm an empty nester. I'm back to slinging raw dick and Netflix. Yeah, I'm just trying not to reset the PlayStation, man. You feel me? We having fun, man. So life is lovely, man. And this album reflects the love that's going on in my home.
The big sleepover.
Yeah.
It's such an impressive thing to make timeless music, too.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of songs that you could play it years from now, and you're like, this don't rock the way it did back then. But to have music that you made 25 years ago and we could listen to it today and be like, this could be on the radio, just came out right now.
Yeah, what I think the beauty of the whole chemistry of the whole clique, Organized Noise, Outkast, Goody Mob, is that, I mean, I know it's cliche to say, but we were like maybe 10 years ahead of the time with albums like ATLians, Southern Playalistic, Quemini, Stankonia, Speaker Box Love Below, Idlewild. We went diamond. Those are like Outkast, Organized Noise, Dungeon Family collaborative efforts. So it's all crew, man. And so the way the music is sounding now, what me and Brown just put together is an extension of that. And I think the people gonna love it, man. Intentions with CeeLo Green is like, oh my God.
It's a vibe too. You be grooving to it.
Oh man. It's
up
really
tempo. There's a lot of up tempos on it too.
It's just great music, adult music, hip hop, it's bars, it's grooves, it's live instrumentation, it's Organized Noise, it's 808s. I mean, I think people gonna love it, man.
That's a powerful word, intentions, because with y'all, it's been probably hard to figure out what people's intentions have been because y'all been popping for so long.
Yeah, man. That's why you gotta stay in the house, man. You know, if you ain't on the road, man, you know, in the studio, like, be at the house, man. Like, I mean, I've been, raising some kids since I was 17, man. Mm-hmm. You know, we started doing this when we was 16, 17. You know, I'm just in my early 40s, still handsome with a strong back. And I just want to thank the Lord Almighty for just blessing me and Brown with the opportunity to be here with you guys, man.
Yes.
I love what y'all do.
Congratulations on raising some good kids too, man.
Appreciate it, man.
You got one at what? Morehouse? No, Oregon.
Yes,
yeah.
My baby boy go to Oregon. He's running back for the Ducks. My daughter graduated from Auburn with a psychology degree. She's in Birmingham, about to get a master's. My oldest son is up here at the new school, and he's liberal arts architecture. You know what I mean? So
that's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah. Man, I'm talking about shooting superstars out your drawers, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How'd you stay focused though? Because you was on the road as a father all them years. Like, how did you manage things at home?
I'm gonna tell you what's one thing that's the truest thing. If you want to be successful, you got to have a great woman by your side.
That's right.
You know,
Absolutely.
Me and my wife been together 25 years.
Beautiful.
We've been married for like 17, 18, and she held me down, man. You know, the whole way, and it ain't no iron team.
That's right.
Outcast or in a marriage.
Sleepy, you nodding like you had something you want to add.
No, well, my story is a little different, but
I want to hear your story.
not really. I got 4 kids, beautiful kids. My 2 oldest boys, they chilling, they doing their thing. A little bit of music or whatever, and my twins are still in high school. On the road, genius kids. As far as being married, I was married but got divorced after 10 years and learned a lot from that. So I have a beautiful...
Was it your fault, though?
Oh, absolutely, man. The way you move, man.
So it's Big fault.
No, it ain't his fault. Big ain't never tell me, hey, go... No, I did that. So that's all on me, babe. So
It's
all good.
Your ex-wife didn't like the way you was moving.
At all.
Yeah.
So, we super cool, man. But, I have a beautiful woman now, and she treats me so wonderfully, and I love her to death.
Would you get remarried?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I probably will. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's breaking news. What?
Right.
Yeah, breaking news.
I hope she's watching right now.
So what's the big sleepover? What's that title about?
It's a combination of the names for one, and then for two, to let people know the big sleep is over. You know, from what we were just talking about with the Earth Gang thing, like people just, I guess they take for granted because we just do it and make it look so easy at ease. You know what I mean? But 25 years being lyrically sharp, and the production levels that these boys doing and the melodies, you can't sleep on that. You know what I mean? This album right here, it just showcases both sides of what me and Brown have been doing for the past two decades, man. And I mean, it's jamming, man. I'm proud of it.
We're very
proud of it.
One thing I realize as I get older, when people don't know what the fuck they talking about, you just got to leave them alone. So when they say things like, if they sleeping on Dungeon Family, they sleeping on Big Boy, like Goody Mob, like why even, why are we going back and forth?
No, we don't. We just came up here to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it just so happened to be, that shit was hot. We're like, shit, okay, Lord, won't you do it? That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all get tired of the asking for the Outkast reunion and another Outkast album and another Outkast tour? Do you get tired of that?
No, not really. I mean, shit, Dre might get tired of hearing it. You know what I mean? Like, I see people a lot, and I know Dre, he's out shooting in Philly, a TV show, and it's just part of the game, man. That's what the people love. You know what I mean? That's what they want, and you just gotta talk to Jesus.
When y'all were on tour, do y'all think y'all were ready for that tour?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I toured the whole time. You know what I mean?
You always on tour. You stay on the road.
I mean, because it's like I had 3 kids. I had to get out and take a break too. So you know what I mean? So I stayed on the road, and I just couldn't be in the family environment all the time. So I still balance music and also being a father, you know, piano recitals and football games and stuff like that. So my life was balanced. But that tour, it was dope, man. 5 years ago, don't even seem like it.
Right.
You know, it's interesting to me to see also with the whole Super Bowl situation, right?
Yeah.
Now you see people coming back around and they're like, okay, Rock Nation did a deal with the NFL. They're trying to make sure that people are more involved. But when you made the decision and the stand to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, I don't feel like you got the flack that like a Maroon 5 got or that a Travis Scott did.
Right.
He got some
They got some shots.
But it wasn't as
shots.
bad.
But not really.
He got a little.
Not really, because I've been doing things in my community. I don't just live on the internet. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you know about Big Boy, the Big Kids Foundation, I've been forming the minds of youth for over 10 years now. So I do things in the community. I don't just pass out toys and turkeys at Thanksgiving to take a picture just for a photo op. You know what I mean? I'm out here in these streets for real. So when the opportunity came up, I was like, okay, cool. I mean, it was a protest going on. I was like, but I told my mom, I said, you know what? If Julian Edelman is the only motherfucker out there running routes on Sunday, I'm going to sit home. But everybody showed up to work. So I said, shit, we going to do it.
And you know what? My take on it is we did it for Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody in Atlanta was like, man, look, Super Bowl can't come in. We ain't got nobody representing. Once we finished that show, we had all of Atlanta in the world saying ATL ho. It became a totally different thing. You know what I mean? So in my mind, we really did it for the A.
It wasn't even just for that. It was the fact of, like, if it's going to be, you know, a protest, and you can't play fantasy football.
Yes.
You can't go to the football games.
Right.
You can't talk about somebody that's performing on the show, but your avatar is you and the Dallas Cowboy hat talking about, you know what I'm saying, Jerry Jones. Like, if you going
you can't say Cowboy, you
can't still want to play
Cowboy
in the
fan.
league.
I mean,
You still, you know what I'm saying?
that's your business. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that whatever you do is your business. That's one thing about Outkast. We'll never do what the sheep will do. You know what I mean? I'm an independent thinker. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So as you see right now, niggas is performing in the NFL at the shows last Monday, and I seen Meek Mill, and I think G-Eazy was there. So what I did was, I took $100,000, the check they gave me, and I gave it to Bernice King and the King Foundation to do something in the community. So that's what that was, man. It just kept it moving.
Oh, so you do get paid for the Super Bowl?
No, I told them they're going to give me some money to give to something.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I'm going to
So,
donate
yeah.
to charity.
Yeah, I gave it to the King Foundation. So I mean,
I think
it was
that's
cool.
good though, because a lot of people were like, "No, don't do it." But now this year, it's okay.
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
the
That way
thing about it,
you can't follow what niggas tell you to do, man. You got to be an independent thinker. You'll never get nowhere in this world following the sheep. You know what I'm saying? The sheep don't even see the wolf till he swallow him. So what you got to do, man, is free your own mind and do what's right. I ain't been here this long by not being good to people and being a stand-up guy. And nobody can never tarnish my niggas, especially not a nigga on the internet.
And you didn't get this far by following the crowd.
Not never.
That's not what Outkast do.
Not never. And they'll never do that.
Now you're also going to be playing Barry Gordy.
I already did that.
Oh,
It's done.
that
Yeah,
bio.
I did that.
Yeah.
He snatched out the best scene in the movie.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he took out the best scene in the movie, man. But I had to drop Bobby DeBarge,
Ooh.
and then Barry Gordy had to clear the music. So he saw the scene. I think it was too much. The nigga from ATL in the scene, he was like, "I don't want to be that gangster."
Really?
Oh yeah. He was like, I mean, y'all don't take this out, then I'm not cleared.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So if Barry was a gangster, why they mad?
I don't know, man.
After Barry just didn't want to be seen.
Yeah, in that light,
He wants
yeah.
that, you know, he want to keep his name.
I did it.
Clean and perfect.
I did it too good.
Yeah,
He seemed like a nice
really
guy.
killed it.
in the documentary Hitsville, did you watch that?
No,
Oh,
I didn't see that one.
yeah.
I did see the evolution of hip hop, the southern version, this past week, and it was good too.
Do you feel like the Dungeon family story is being told right? Because you know you had the documentary with the organized noise documentary. But
Yeah.
do you think that the whole DF family the story is being told the right way?
Not until we tell it all together. The organized noise documentary was the closest that you're gonna get until you get all of the three organized noise, me and Dre and the Goody Mob sit down and be like, okay, we're gonna do a movie. You know what I mean? Then you'll get the real deal.
You get the other stories that haven't been told.
Yeah.
Is that what y'all want to do?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
want to be out of here and somebody else tell your story and crazy. Yeah.
No.
What makes y'all still love the music so much?
It's jamming, man. Shit sound good, man.
Yeah.
It's like when you are born with a gift. Like, and I want to thank my mom and my dad, and for having me. Like my mom, she was in high school, and when I just found this out when she graduated, she had me, my brother, and my sister in the front row of her graduating from high school. She was a young teenage mom, you know what I mean? And I was born with a gift, and I loved it, you know. And my mom's like, keep shining, baby. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my mother. Hey, mama. You know what I'm saying? She doing good right now. I retired her maybe 15 years ago, and that's the dream, you know, to take care of your mom. Like, you know, from her being a teenage mom to now,
that's great,
sitting in the lap of luxury, you know, doing whatever she want to do. Like, I mean, I love that. Everybody's dream is to take care of their mother. It should be anyway.
Right. I think the best thing about y'all is y'all have always made like adult contemporary hip hop. So no matter how old y'all get, y'all gonna never look stupid on stage, jumping around, pushing each other.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at your age, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the one thing about us, we was just a cool clique of brothers who were talented, who got together and made magic. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I mean, money don't make cool. It might make you look cool.
Yeah.
But you got to be born with that shit.
You feel like you got your just due, Sleepy?
Yes, sir. You know, I still love doing music because first of all, I grew up backstage. You know, my dad was in a 70s band called Brick. Had a lot of hits, so I grew up at the funk concerts. You know, actually, me and Jermaine did because Michael Malden was Brick's road manager. So we grew up backstage together. So for me, you know, like I remember, like I was 7 years old and I first seen my dad on stage in Atlanta at the Omni, and he was doing Daz, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, everybody screaming. I was turned around and my grandma and said, this is what I want to do. I want to be just like Daz. So music will always be in my life. You know, even if it's not coming out, I got to have music around me.
And writing for other people?
Yeah, I love to do that. It's fun. You know, it's always fun to write something and then you give it to the person and they're like, oh, this is jamming. And you're like, yeah, let's get it. You know what I mean? So I still enjoy doing music. I still enjoy producing. Like the last record we did with Janelle Monáe, I like that. Organized Noise, we did that. So, you know, I still love it, man. I don't know if I ever stop until they tell me, Brown, that's not jamming no more. You shouldn't do that, you know. So that's probably the only time I stop.
Now, Big, you still got artists, Big? Because, I mean, people don't know that you signed a lot of artists.
People don't know a whole bunch of shit, man, because I don't.
Mike,
yeah.
You did the whole Purple Ribbon All-Stars thing.
Yes,
yes. You still have artists?
I'm looking right now. My main focus right now is me and Brown, Big Sleepover. Like you said, another reason why we didn't do the record so soon is because I've been, you know, signing to Janelle Monáe and signing to Killer Mike and developing those artists. Yeah. And I took time off from focus on me, Bubba Sparks, you know what I mean? So now it's Big Sleepover time. But I am looking for somebody. I want a squad like when Dr. Dre had the Chronic and he had Corrupt, Daz, and Snoop. Yeah. I want to mold them new young niggas like that. You know what I mean? We got to Stankonia Studios, the Compound, and after we do our thing, because we done stacked so many songs, like we could share it with somebody else and not bring somebody else up.
Right? It's interesting to me that even coming from Atlanta, it wasn't too many artists that, like, I guess followed in y'all footsteps musically. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Dungeon Family got a sound that's so Atlanta, but only the Dungeon Family can do it.
Right. Because Atlanta was more on, at first, the bass sound. That was the hood sound for Atlanta. We were hood, but we were doing like a bougie hood. You feel me? Because I'm going to tell you something. When we first did Southern Playalistic, me, Rico, and Ray had got Chronic album the night before it came out. And we said that, we was like, look, if we going to get out here with these brothers like this, we got to listen to this, take notes, and do what we got to do. So we made sure that it wasn't just a local sound. We want to do an international sound. We wanted to bring Atlanta to the forefront, you know, because we were hollering out spots, Decatur, East Point, College Park. So we wanted brothers from Atlanta to be proud. So that was the whole thing with our sound. And they respected so much that none of them tried to do our sound at all. You know what I mean? From Lil Jon, Jermaine, they all did their own thing. You know what I mean? So I guess that's why our sound just stayed the way it is and it never changed. And, you know.
You know what? When Rhapsody was up here, she said that Queen Latifah used to manage you guys.
Yeah.
That is true?
Absolutely.
How did that happen?
When we did Southern Playalistic, we were on LaFace Records, and we hooked up with Shakim and Queen Latifah when we did AT Aliens. We were just looking for new management. And Shakim was a cool brother, and I love Latifah coming up. And that's when we met Michael Blue Williams, who is the Outkast manager from AT Aliens all the way to Idlewild.
Right.
And so it was always Flavor Unit. It's still family to this day. So we're going to do some film and TV stuff now. Yeah, but that's family.
Y'all weren't tripping off signing to another artist at the time?
Not really, because they treat us like family. You know what I mean? Like Shakim was, you know, he had Naughty by Nature. He was a big dog. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we just wanted somebody new.
And I say this Flavor Unit, did the deal with Organized Noise to do the Netflix movie.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. So it's like full circle.
You think it's important for artists today, the newer, younger artists, to do their research and know about Outkast, know about Dungeon Family?
I think they should. You know, that's what we did. You know, you study the greats. Like we were coming up, we studied the greats because, you know, it's like when B.B. King said, you take a little bit from each artist and make it your own thing.
But they do that anyway. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, but, you know, I think everybody should do their history on it because that's what makes music fun, you know, to learn, you know, where it came from and, you know, who was the shit then and who was the shit now. You know what I mean?
And believe it or not, Brown, like some people who say they don't do their history have done their history.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
They just don't want to give you the prop.
But it's been, like I said, only thing we are here is to make great music, influence others like we were influenced by the greats. And
Absolutely.
just as long as the music sounding great as a whole, like everybody that's coming out of Atlanta, anybody, we love and respect and adore them. They come through the studio. Yep. Everybody work together. We love them boys, man. And I think that's one reason why Atlanta can continue to tote that ball is because there's a certain camaraderie when it comes to Atlanta artists where you're going to bump into somebody at Magic or the Blue Flame or at the gas station. So it ain't too much having no beef. At Lennox, you know what I mean? You might have to slap the shit out of somebody at the food court, anything.
Greenbrier.
You know what I mean? So it might as well be cool than it is just to have beef, and that's what we do.
That's the unsung story of the, what was that, the 94 Source Awards or 95? Which was when Suge got on stage?
That was
94, right?
94, 95, I don't know.
That's the unsung story when Dre got up there and Dre said the South got something to say.
Yeah.
Atlanta ain't looked back since. The South ain't looked back since.
No, man, that was it was good. We wanted to be accepted by New York because we are MCs first, and we take our craft seriously. You know, we write our own stuff. A lot of people don't know that we produced after Organized Noise did something playalistic. From ATL and his own, Outkast produced songs like Rosa Parks, ATL, Miss Jackson's, Bombs Over Baghdad. Yep. Our production company was Earth Tone 3, but people didn't know we were producing these songs and rapping on them. You know what I mean? So right now, we just use all of our talents, man, to kind of just keep it going.
Is there any groups or crews that give you the Dungeon Family, Goody Mob, Outkast vibe? Like, just in general over the years, just anybody.
I mean, not even the vibe, but I fuck with a lot of them though. You know what I'm saying? The J. Cole's and the Kendricks. I even like the Earth Gang. Like, I mean, I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to the Gunners, the Little Babies. You know what I'm saying? The Young Thug. I love the melodies he used. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody take their own thing and kind of create their own style. And what you got to do as an artist is evolve. You know what I mean? You got to recreate yourself every time. Don't get this one song and feel safe, like, okay, and keep trying to do the same thing, because that's how you're going to burn out, because there's going to be 3 more people do that same song you do, and they're going to have on a better outfit one day, and you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I be seeing when you post various songs on your gram.
Yeah. I'm just trying to school them on what music sound like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If Instagram stop motherfucking hating and taking my shit down when I put some prints up, Mama, goddamn, it could be my own song. They be like violation of copyright. I'm like, how, bitch? I own this motherfucker.
And that's why people should do their history.
Yeah,
and people should do their history so they don't make dumbass statements like Earth Gang is two Dre's. It's like Outkast with 2 Dre's.
That's disrespecting.
That's disrespectful as a motherfucker.
Yeah. That's it, crazy.
We appreciate you guys for your brothers for joining us. The single is out this Friday. Intentions.
Yes. And when is the full album coming out?
What we gonna do? If we doing something a little different. The album is done, but we're going to drop one song at a time, because these people attention spans so short that we got 13 songs on the album. It's all killer, no filler. Every song is something special. So when we drop one, y'all get that. Y'all support the second one. Then we're going to say, okay, we're going to give y'all the whole thing, but you're going to love it, though. We got Goody Mob on the album, produced by Organized Noise, Calvo the Great, 1500 to Nothing.
Yeah, got Killer Mike on the
Killer Mike on the record. It's jamming, man. Cut Master Swift, too.
Yeah.
Did a good job.
Did a great
All
job.
right. Well, it's Big Boy, Sleepy Brown.
Big Sleepover.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.